Ted was feeling ecstatic. Tonight was the night he proposed to the love of his life, Lisa. He walked excitedly through the park, humming. He was going to meet Lisa. There was snow on the ground, the trees were a beautiful white. It was the perfect setting. He thought as he played with the engagement ring box in his pocket, it will be the perfect wedding. Ted spotted Lisa straight away. She was walking towards him. He walked quickly now, embracing her as he spun her around in his arms. Lisa was filled with delight. Ted put Lisa back down where she sat on the park bench. He got down on one knee in front of her. "Lisa," Ted said, "you are the most amazing girl I've ever met. I love you, and I want you in my life forever. Will you marry me?" Lisa giggled and said, "Yes, of course I'll marry you." As Ted stared lovingly at his bride-to-be, his eyes hovered over the black hair clips Lisa always wore in her hair. "Why do you always wear the same hair clips?" Ted inquired. Lisa said, "They are very durable and must never be removed from my hair." Ted smiled at Lisa and left it at that. Ted and Lisa got married that December. Ted found a stunning little house in a quiet neighborhood and they moved in. Ted bought Lisa many hair accessories, but she always wore her black clips with each outfit. Ted thought this was strange. Lisa smiled and said, "I can't ever take my clips out." A few years later, Ted and Lisa were expecting a baby. This news delighted them both. Lisa got advice of her friends who had babies. Ted learned what he could off his mates with children. They talked late into the night about what they'd learned from their friends. When Lisa's waters broke, she said, "Please tell the doctor I must not take out my hair clips." Ted was annoyed, but he promised Lisa that he'd tell the doctor. After the baby was born, Ted embraced Lisa. "Thank you, Ted," she said, "and thank you for telling the doctor I must not take the clips out of my hair." Ted didn't understand why this was so important. "Do you want to hold Kieran?" Lisa asked. All three of them lived happily for many years in the small, stunning house in the quiet neighborhood. When Kieran was a baby, he would sometimes reach for his mum's hair clips. Lisa would gently take his little hands in hers and say, "Mummy must never ever take out her hair clips." This had frustrated Ted for a long time. He loved Lisa with all of his heart, but did not understand her obsession. After many years, Ted had an idea. "Our anniversary is coming up. I will book Lisa into a hair salon. She will take out them clips and wear the ones I bought her." Their anniversary came. Ted took Lisa to a fancy hairdresser's and she refused to go in. So Ted took Lisa back home, gave her a box with a beautiful diamond bracelet in it. She opened it, smiled, and tears came to her eyes. He reached out to run his fingers through her hair, but she stopped him. "I may never understand," said Ted. "Why are you so obsessed?" Ted asked, as he had for so many years. Lisa just replied, "I've told you again and again." Late that night, Ted was still awake. He was watching Lisa sleep. She began to get restless. Maybe she was having a nightmare. The hair clips began to come loose and started to fall out of her hair. Her face starts to peel away, literally disappearing, revealing rotting flesh, maggots and flies that were all crawling over her disgusting face. She then opens her mouth and flies smother me, killing me. "I warned you, never remove my hair clips."